Google Glass. Maybe you'd like to try on a pair, maybe not, because Google Glass actually has a pretty bad reputation in some places, and this next story, not going to help with that. Some people were not too thrilled when wearers using the device, can record anything, and now this tech expert has created software that could allow a person wearing Google Glass steal your password. Huh? CNN's Lori Siegel found out exactly how well it works and why we should all be worried. Take a look.
5120.
You're right. That was He didn't see me type it, so how did the security researcher figure out my iPad PIN number? Let's take a step back. You're at a coffee shop, reading the iPad. You enter your password and start browsing. Pretty basic protocol these days.
You ready?
Yeah. Welcome to a brave new world. 10 feet across from you, a hacker could steal your password using new technology.
Then they see the screen, they see your finger, then pretty much your passcode is stolen.
Using Google Glass or any other recording device like cell phone video, security researcher Zhenwen Fu can crack your PIN. He's developed software that can break down hand movements from video. You type, he records. Doesn't matter if there's a glare. Doesn't even matter if he can't see the screen. The process is now easier by the rise of wearable tech, which makes it simple to discreetly record hand movements.
The Google Glass is on your head, so people can easily adjust the angle.
Here's how it works.
If we know position finger, then we know the position of finger on the keyboard. We call that touch point. Then we can actually map this touch point to a reference keyboard. Then we get your key.
We put it to the test using the same device Zhenwen used when he was developing his software, Google Glass. We put them on a robot and then a real-world attacker. Each tried to hack us.
So you have just analyzed
Yes.
the data that you guys took via Google Glass.
Yes.
You assure me that you didn't see the actual numbers I was typing in.
No.
But you say that you have my passcode.
Yes.
All right, hit me with it.
He told me it could take him 2 guesses.
So the first one is a 5120.
It took him 1.
You're right. That was my password. I mean, you don't have access to my device, so what is that going to do?
We only use the passcode as one example to demonstrate the danger. What if you actually use a mobile banking? You try to tap in your password and access your banking, your bank account. So that's very dangerous. We may steal your passwords, your bank account password.
The vulnerability, Zhenwen says, is that keys are always in the same place. There are tools for randomizing the location of keys on a keyboard, and that would make something like this impossible. But those tools aren't widespread. Zhenwen hopes exposing the dangers will lead to solutions.
What? Lori Siegel, what if I'm like on my phone just barely?
I'm right here, I'm watching you, right?
Somebody's watching. I mean, what does Google say to this?
They issued a comment, let me read it to you. They say, we designed glass with privacy in mind. The fact that glass is worn above the eyes and the screen lights up whenever it's activated clearly signals it's in use and makes it a fairly lousy surveillance device. Now, I will say, he was sitting a little bit farther than you're sitting away from me now, and I don't think I would have had any idea. And with the rise of wearable technology now, this is only going to get worse. These guys are going to actually present this at a conference called Black Hat, and the hope is, put this out there. They're the good guys, and they say, hey, we're able to do this.
We
They're
like those
ethical
guys.
hackers, and they say, we're able to do this. Other people need to take note.
Gosh, just as technology evolves, it's amazing
I
all
know.
the things that people can find out about you. I'm glad they're presenting it because that shouldn't be allowed.
Scary, but good.
Okay, we'll see you next hour.
Absolutely.
Lori Siegel, thank you so much.